Learning a language is not कि मैं शाम को कर लूँगा, weekend पे कर लूँगा. You have to do it like a full fledged. अगर आप
daily.
यूरोप आ रहे हो ना, तो देखो हर देश का अपना एक भाषा है. Whether you want to go to France, then you need to learn French. Whether you want to come to Germany, then learn German. आपसे बात करके मेरे को यही समझ में आ रहा है कि जो सेंटर प्रॉब्लम पॉइंट है वो लैंग्वेज नहीं आना. सब कुछ जड़ वही है. प्रॉब्लम.
The core is the language.
Right.
Learn the language. Trust me, you can have better life.
Right. Alright, so I'm coming to India. I'll be in 5 cities of India, and here are the dates and the city. So the first city I'm coming to is Mumbai on 11th of October. Pune I'm coming on 17th of October. Delhi I'm coming on 26th of October. Bangalore I'm coming on 1st of November, and Hyderabad, which is the last city, I'm coming there on 2nd of November. If you're a parent who's watching me, just to let you know, I've been living in Germany for over a decade now. I've traveled around 428 universities, physically gone to these places. The kind of knowledge what I can bring in the room when you're going to visit us is something which is tried and true and hands-on experience by a lot of students. I have filmed over 5,000 students in last 4.5 years, I would say. Please come visit, ask all your questions. If you're a student who's interested in studying in Germany, I will be giving a very short presentation, and then we'll indulge in Q&A section in person. So I would request you to come visit us. Seats are limited, so please hurry now. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people like you in this pool of situation now. What have you been hearing from other people who have come on Opportunity Card? What is the next move? Because there is going to be a lot of survival tactics used by people. You were saying that some may switch to a student visa.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
Are you thinking to do as well?
Currently, as I say, and not tell people also, it's a learning stage where we have to first understand where exactly we have to land at the end, what you have doing versus what you're doing. So I'm still doing service, understanding the market, so that eventually I don't want to rush into conclusion and take another wrong step. Just I took one already wrong step. I have already taken the wrong step by coming on Opportunity Card Visa. But this time when I'm taking next step, I want to make sure that I have to do thorough research on what exactly I wanted to do, and then maybe I'll go for that student visa.
Right. I think government had and has a right intention. Probably the way it got executed and the way heavily it was marketed, right?
Agreed.
A lot of people thought that yes, Germany is a land of opportunity. No doubt it is. I mean,
Yes.
I've got everything what I have through this country. But I think you said it right. Only if they would have made it mandatory language requirement.
Yes.
I don't know how many number of people have come in. I'm pretty sure only 2% would have made it here.
Absolutely. I believe, as far as I am aware, thousands and thousands of people have came up over here. Whom I met personally is nothing less than 300 people. Whom I met personally.
Oh my God.
So I guess last month we had a meeting at Indian Embassy also, just to tell our concerns and issues.
You guys, only opportunity
card holders. We went over there, and unfortunately, everyone was saying the same issue. It's the same issue on everyone's mouth. No one has informed about the mandatory language issue point of view. No one told that this Chancenkarte Visa will give us more than 20 hours of part-time working. So they have informed on the visa while it was stamped. But the PR, that the way it was sent in the market, that you can go to Germany, you can start working, earn 2.5 lakhs, 3 lakhs per month, even doing part-time. That was a total PR stunt that has been done in the market.
Okay.
So maybe it could have more easier for the people by having certain criterias or eligibilities where people could understand that if you're not fitting into this point, you're not having this leverage of it. So maybe that is the only place I feel that Chancenkarte might improvise in future.
Right. And do you see any specific domain they have better opportunity compared to others?
Yes, IT. So people who are into more experience and where there is less communication, more system oriented, like people who are aware of Java, Python, and these people might have at least a mini job where they're getting at least survival money for sake. Apart from that, I don't see MBAs are totally gone. Like who are into marketing, sales,
Right.
and PMC. Theyese people are they're nowhere in this picture only. First of all, because if the communication is zero, ultimatum of getting a job is zero.
Right.
So you have to end up getting B2 language and then go ahead and apply for the jobs. And on top of it, there is also a criteria. Maybe in India, it's little different here. Skills matters in India, but here the education background, and then the qualification and the experience in the same vertical, same field, then you're getting to that particular job.
Right.
Otherwise, it's not that easy.
Right.
It's not a cakewalk.
If you were to highlight 3 big struggles that you are personally going through right now, what would that be?
Applying for the jobs on daily basis.
How many do you apply?
Maybe today I've done more than 35 jobs since morning.
Is this your average?
Average you can split it out somewhere around
40
because
every day?
yes, the moment I see something on LinkedIn or Indeed or Stepping Stone, these places, I start applying the jobs. The worst part is we get an instant reply with a bot message that will get back to you soon. But that has never happened, and unfortunately out of my 700 job applications that I've applied last 7 months,
Yeah.
I hardly got 10 interviews.
But what do you think is not working? Is it the language?
I think the only skill that I am lacking is language. Apart
Okay.
from that, I believe I have already carried and possessed certain skills. And after coming from here, I have learned from certain other people as well. What skill I was missing back then in India versus what I have to carry better here.
Yeah.
I have learned those things as well.
Right.
But the deficit is always language.
Okay. But you also learned it harder way now.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how life is.
Right. What is your takeaway now? What do you want to tell everybody who's watching, probably doing their application, and now they should stop, like, learn the language before we go there? What do you have to say, everybody?
Yes, don't rush into the process of getting into any EU country. First, I want you to guys take some time, breathe first, understand what exactly you want your life to go, where to go exactly. Do not rush just because you want to come here and have that European culture ka maza lena hai. First, understand the language in the entire EU region is very much important, guys. Like, that's a mistake I have done. So it's basically a wrong information that has been passed by agencies to other person. That's where the miscommunication happens, and that's where we are actually landing.
But if somebody who is watching us from Germany, वो आपको ये कह सकता है ना कि तुम एजेंसी को ब्लेम कर रहे हो, बट तुम्हारा भी तो रोल है ना इसमें रिसर्च करने का. You came this far. It's also the accountability is actually on you, not the other person.
I would agree in terms of accountability, but the whole criteria to hire a professional to make sure that I don't make any mistakes when it comes to mean points. I have trusted someone by paying something because that's a service that I'm getting from them. If ultimately if I am not able to get the information that is a mandatory sort of thing, me trusting someone because they've been doing that particular work since a while and they're aware of it, that is where our trust comes into the picture.
So now you're talking about consultancies and
yes, consultancy and these people.
You came through them?
Yes, I came to them consultancy as well.
तुमको क्या बेचा था?
हमको बोला था जर्मन जाना है 2 महीने में भेज देंगे, हो जाएगा, पैसे बैंक में डालो, टिकट ले लो और चले जाओ.
Right.
इतना ही बताया था. And no one told the darker side of this, honestly speaking.
But do you take a partial ownership?
I would obviously take a partial ownership.
करना चाहिए था थोड़ा.
Yes, I will take it.
थोड़ा नहीं ज़्यादा.
Yes, I will agree because going to a nation where it's not your mother tongue or native language, at the end of the day, at least you would have learned the ground rules of understanding someone's language, because that's what everyone speaks here. English is very less in terms of percentage if you compare with any other languages over here. So German is spoken across all the government sectors, private sectors. You walk into any small spetty also, it is the same German until unless you open your Google Translator.
Exactly. But I've also seen, because you said tech वालों के लिए इतना difficult नहीं है, but I met somebody and I spoke to this person. वो बोल रहा है भाई मेरे लिए भी उतना ही difficult हो गया है, because his perspective was, because you guys are coming on opportunity card, right? You're directly competing with somebody who's graduating from here. That's also competition for you.
Agreed.
Because India से भर के students पढ़ने भी आ रहे हैं.
Agreed. But see, the point is very much valid what you're saying, because someone is doing 3 years of educational point of view and then they're tackling someone who came recently in the market.
Exactly.
But the students will always have an upper hand because they have already created a community where they are being across different sort of places to meet different people, community. They have done well marketed themselves in surroundings. But if you compare with the new people, all they carry the skill sets.
Correct.
And the bunch of experience back in India.
Yeah.
But whereas the students, they carry an entire community of people with the time they're staying over here. At the same time, maybe they also have an advantage of learning language in the long term, because 3 साल, at least 2 years is what they get visa bare minimum as per I see. वो 2 साल में at least वो B2 तक पहुंच ही जाएगा यार बंदा, बात करते करते पहुंच ही जाएगा. बट चांसनकार्टे वाले हो गया, हम तो 2 महीने वीसा लेके आ रहे हैं यहाँ तो. और if you want to learn the German language, is at least a 6 months to 8 months of time you need, because it's not that easy to learn.
और ऐसा नहीं कि आप साइड में कर सकते हो, राइट? आई वाज जस्ट टेलिंग हर एज वेल, राइट, कि लर्निंग अ लैंग्वेज इज नॉट कि मैं शाम को कर लूंगा, वीकेंड पे कर लूंगा. यू हैव टू डू इट लाइक अ फुल फ्लेज. अगर आप यूरोप आ रहे हो ना, तो देखो हर देश का अपना एक भाषा है, राइट? वेदर यू वांट टू गो टू फ्रांस, देन यू नीड टू लर्न फ्रेंच, देन कम टू, वेदर यू वांट टू कम टू जर्मनी, देन लर्न जर्मन. एंड आपको आपसे बात करके मेरे को यही समझ में आ रहा है कि जो सेंटर प्रॉब्लम पॉइंट है वो लैंग्वेज नहीं आना, सब कुछ जड़ वही है
हाँ,
प्रॉब्लम।
the core is the language.
Right.
Learn the language, trust me, you can have better life.
राइट